How does SpaceX's Starship booster land? Elon Musk, the visionary entrepreneur behind SpaceX, has always pushed the boundaries of what is possible in space exploration. Currently, the most promising concept in the SpaceX Starship constellation is the Super Heavy booster, which ranked among the most powerful and reusable rocket boosters in the world. Now you may be wondering, how does the Super Heavy booster land? So let's delve into its technicalities and, most importantly, efficiency. The landing mechanism of the booster is a key to part of its reusability. It intends to make the cost of space travel much cheaper by enabling the booster to be utilized over and over. This would make space travel far more convenient. To put it shortly, the booster is used over and over again after being retrieved, repaired, and redeployed. So what makes the Heavy booster stand out? That's because it is arguably one of the most powerful engines ever made. It measures approximately 71 meters in height, can carry as many as 33 Raptor engines, and generate nearly 16 million pounds of thrust. After delivering the payload to space, a booster needs to come back to Earth and safely touch down on its belly with the capability to launch again. Curious as to how the booster launches off? It is obviously a technical process, but here's a simplified version for you. At launch, the Super Heavy booster uses its Space Raptor engines to propel it off the launch pad with a Starship spacecraft. The booster rises through the thinning atmosphere, where the thrust required to place the vehicle in orbit is achieved. Once the booster has completed its primary mission, it separates from the Starship. The first critical maneuver in its return journey is the boost back burn. Now you may be wondering, what is boost back burn? Well, this powerful burn reverses the booster's trajectory, helping it on a safe path back to the landing site. Re-entering Earth's atmosphere is no child's play. With intense heat and extreme aerodynamic forces, it truly makes it difficult for a return journey. Yikes! However, the booster's thermal protection system shields it from these extreme conditions, ensuring it remains intact. Now let's dive into the ending parts of the mission. At the return, the mission has a controlled descent through the use of a booster. It controls itself and maintains balance through grid fins. These are like volley frames protruding from the sides of the rocket. Cool, right? These fins are FLEPS fashioned to give control to the booster's attitude and direction as it re-enters the atmosphere. The booster passes through the atmosphere and enters the landing zone, and as it gets closer to the ground, it undergoes several pre-planned ideas to reduce its velocity. The last stage, that is commonly referred to as the landing burn, entails the reignitement of several of the Raptor engines with the aim of lowering the speed of the booster to enable it land softly. Rotational control is also important, with precision control having to be precise to the minute on when and how long the landing burn needs to be. So how does the mission finally land? It uses its advanced landing legs. The landing legs are a few of the most essential components of these types of planes that are usually utilized for unfinished and agricultural fields. Landing legs on the Super Heavy booster are deployed on the ground only several seconds to the touchdown. These legs also play an important role in positioning the booster well so that it only lands on a flat surface without falling from the sides. A marvel of engineering, folks. Landing legs can be described as the structures which are used to prevent the tipping of the booster over during the landing process, as well as the initial contact of the booster with the ground. The last stage of the landing process is when the booster section is in the landing pad. A precise touchdown is one of the signs of the high level of leadership and control that has been devised by SpaceX. Combining GPS, inertial measurement units, and radar data, these systems enable the booster to land at the correct location. Post-landing, the booster undergoes thorough checks and necessary refurbishments to prepare for its next mission. This emphasis on reusability is a cornerstone of SpaceX's vision for affordable space access. If you enjoyed this journey into the technology of the Super Heavy booster, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more fascinating. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends to spread the wonder of reusable rockets.